If you want to feed 10 people for under $40, go to Walmart. This is Walmart's Thanksgiving special for $39.09. Okay, guys, me and my son bought the $40 Thanksgiving meal, $39.99 Thanksgiving meal from Walmart. And we're going to show you what we got, and we're going to make it together. And this is not scripted. We've cooked together, but not to this extent before. So we're going to make you the $39.99
Walmart Thanksgiving bag dinner.
Yeah, that's
we're
what
not
we're
sponsored by Walmart, but with how tight everything is this year, we were looking at inexpensive ways of bringing to y'all a simple, easy way to save money and benefit and how to prep everything. So we figured we got to get the $40 bag or $39.09 bag from Walmart and do it as Thanksgiving as we could together.
Yeah.
That's what Thanksgiving's about.
That's right. So we're bringing you Thanksgiving dinner for under $40. But we're also going to use a few things. We're going to use onions, a little bit of brown sugar. We're going to use some of the butter, some of the things we already have at our house. So I did not go out and buy anything, and Joey didn't either, except for the meal and whatever we have on hand. That's what we're using.
Starting out with what you get with the 40 or the $39.09 bag, we got a 15-pound Butterball Premier Turkey, tender and juicy, all natural. And ours is 15 pounds, and I can't wait to cut into it once it's cooked because it's going to be good. You get a bag of cranberries to make cranberry sauce, some carrots, 2 traditional pie crusts so you can make some pumpkin pie. You get 2 packets of brown gravy, and of course you got to have stuffing, so you get 2 packs. It's a twin pack of stuffing. You get a bag of the Kinder's crispy fried onions for your green bean casserole. And of course, with your green bean casserole, you need green beans. So they give you 3 cans of the Great Value green beans and 3 cans of the golden corn, 1 can of evaporated milk, 1 can of cream of mushroom, and of course, your pumpkin, 1 can of it. You get a 5-pound bag of russet potatoes, 3 boxes of the Italian 5 cheese mac and cheese. That's good. And then you get a pack of dinner rolls.
All right, so what we're going to make as our menu, we're going to have turkey and dressing. We're going to separate them, though. We're going to make the dressing separate from the turkey because that's just the way I grew up making it, and that's the way we're going to make it. We're going to have carrots with red onions, and a little bit of brown sugar. That is one of my favorite side dishes. We're going to have pumpkin pies for dessert, green bean casserole. We're going to make mac and cheese. We're going to make mashed potatoes and gravy, cranberry sauce, rolls, and just a few additions from my kitchen. So that is what we're making. So let's get started.
For under $40.
Okay, I'm going to be using my roaster because I use the turkey roaster every year. It's just a regular roaster, but I always use my turkey roaster so I can free up my oven because we're going to be making a lot of meals. Now, me and Joey have never made Thanksgiving. We've always eat Thanksgiving together. Have we ever not eat Thanksgiving together?
No.
Okay, we've never not eat Thanksgiving together his whole life. So this is the first year, though, we're cooking it together.
Yeah.
But so I will be trying not to control the whole situation, and because I have that personality, but we're going to work together because he's better at some things than I am.
And normally on Thanksgiving, we do 2 different Thanksgivings because it started a few years ago. Whenever my wife got sick, we decided to do Thanksgiving at my house, and so we started cooking everything. And it's just carried on to where she's always very excited about us cooking Thanksgiving together. So we have Thanksgiving twice, essentially. Yeah. But this is the first time that me and her have ever decided to actually cook Thanksgiving together because we're very adamant about my turkey's the best or her turkey's the best. And it's always that showdown.
Okay, so we're going to cut this onion into like fours, threes, fours. Just cut the onion up any old way. It's kind of like that roasted chicken video that I did the other day on my channel. So we're just going to take this onion, and I like to take off the outside. Some people don't, but I am. We're going to go ahead and get everything ready so we can stuff it all at one time. Okay, and we're going to put in 2 lemons, and it doesn't matter about the seeds. Okay, all right, so we're going to go ahead and we are going to just pop that in. Kosher salt all over the turkey. Pepper. Okay, and we pack it loosely. We pack the turkey loosely because turkey takes so much longer to cook. But honestly, in this roasting pan, it doesn't take that long. So I'm going to go ahead and spray it with a little bit of olive oil. Make sure I get it really good. Kind of rub it all in. Okay. So, all right, so we've got our turkey. We're just going to plug it in. I'm going to wash my hands, clean all this up, plug it in. The main part of our menu, our turkey, is on. It took, what, 5 minutes, and we're ready to go.
If you're like me, you've never made pumpkin pie before, luckily for us, it's literally on the back of the can of how to make pumpkin pie. So we have our pie crust sitting here. We have our oven preheated already to 400 degrees. So we're just going to follow the directions. So it's going to be 3 eggs, softly beaten, it says. So
Come on, let's go see what we can find in the living room.
we're going to do 1 cup of sugar.
Come on.
Seasoning, we have, my mom made some pumpkin spice seasoning, so we're just going to use it. A teaspoon. Extra teaspoon never hurt nobody. Between me and you. Our canned puree of pumpkin. Make sure we get it all on out. 1 cup of the whole thing of evaporated milk. We're going to put in. We're just going to whisk that together. That's perfect for that limit income. I mean, we're not going to be dirk in the bank. We're going to be celebrating time with family. That's the important thing. And all we're going to do is pour this into our pie crust. And then just kind of like the cake video, if you ever watched the cake video that we did. If you ever watched the cake video we did, we put it on a pan so we don't burn the bottom of our pie crust. So if you have a pan to put it on, that way the pan heats up, elevates it, or distributes the heat, and doesn't focus on burning the bottom of our pie crust. Pop in the oven at 450 degrees.
We're preheating our oven to 450. My oven is very slow, so it's not quite there yet. And once we put them in, we bring them down to 350. Okay, guys, while he is getting everything ready to make our green bean casserole, I am going to be peeling the potatoes and put them in water to make our mashed potatoes.
So now, if you're new to making green bean casserole, this is the first time you decided to do Thanksgiving dinner, don't worry, I got you. Luckily, Walmart, on the back of the ingredients that they provide, is also step-by-step how to make things. So like green bean casserole, 1 bag of these crispy fried onions, a can of mushroom soup, milk, green beans, and black pepper, and then step-by-step instructions of 350 degrees. And then we're going to combine our cream of mushroom soup into our bowl. And if you've never had cream of mushroom, just trust me, it enhances the flavor, makes it so good. So cream of mushroom in with our milk, which is 3/4 a cup of milk. Our pepper, and we all know I love pepper. So we're gonna do a splash of pepper. Maybe a little extra splash of pepper because we love pepper. So then we're just going to start mixing that together until it gets smooth. So once you get a liquid consistency and get it nice and smooth, I'm going to go and spray my pan down, my casserole dish. We're going to add our green beans. And then half the pack of our crispy onions. So we're going to sit there and stir. Get it all nice and mixed in. We're going to add this one in, okay? This is green bean casserole. All right, look at that. Green bean casserole, y'all. We're going to use the rest of our fried onions to go right on top.
Are you making mashed potatoes too?
So once your oven's ready, this will go in your oven at 350 degrees.
I've got my potatoes cleaned here, and we are just going to cut them like with mashed potatoes. And I just cut mine into big cubes when I make my homemade mashed potatoes. Put them in a stock pot with water, and before long we'll have mashed potatoes. Okay, here's our water. We're going to go ahead and put in our potatoes. Add about a teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of pepper. I might put just a little bit more in there, but that's okay. It'll all be good.
May have never made cranberry sauce, but luckily, same thing as tradition goes with this whole thing. It might be your first time making Thanksgiving dinner for under $40, trying to do it cheap, trying to do it on your own this time. Our ingredients are on the packet, so we're going to follow the ingredients for holiday cranberry sauce. So 2 cups of cranberries, which is exactly what's in this bag. And when you rip these open, make sure you don't rip the directions. I'm going to go ahead and pour my cranberries on in to my little pot here. And then I'm just going to follow the directions of a 1/2 cup of apple juice, 3/4 cup of packed brown sugar. Get all them berries incorporated and covered in love, because that's what that brown sugar is. Allspice seasoning here, and I'm going to do a teaspoon, not a tablespoon, a teaspoon of allspice seasoning. This is all going to taste so good because you're doing it for your family. When you're doing it for your family, there's love involved in that cooking because you're excited to make things for them.
Okay, guys, I hate to interrupt my son here, but those pies are more than halfway. Only have 20 minutes left. I'm just going to pop, I'm not going to put full or anything. I'm just going to pop this right over them, and it will keep the tops from getting too brown. You know, we don't want our pie crust too dark. So we're going to pop this right over, and it won't damage the pies.
Cranberries rendered down and makes a perfect cranberry sauce. Voila.
Aren't they gorgeous? And see, when you put the pan over the last 20 minutes, they don't get dark. That's why I use stuff like this, and the pies don't get damaged. So these are going to be a beautiful dessert for us after we've had all that turkey and dressing. So we just need one more one more onion. Just doing it in rounds. All right, so now we're just going to put in some butter in our onions, probably about 2 tablespoons. Just put it right in our pan. Tablespoon. We're just going to sprinkle some brown sugar over these onions, and they're going to caramelize with that butter and those red onions. And we're going to pour in our carrots. And this is absolutely one of my favorite dishes, honestly. I'm just going to mix it around with the onion, and we're going to put in another so about a half a stick of butter. So we're just putting in a half a stick of butter with our carrots and our red onion. And we're probably going to need about a teaspoon of salt. We don't want a lot, but a teaspoon is really good. Okay? Salt brings out the flavor. And those red onions and the carrots, I'm just saying, they're amazing. Look at that. We're going to stick this. I'm going to go ahead and start on this. Because the reason because carrots just take longer, and I do not like a crunchy carrot. I want mine soft. So I'm going to cover these, and we're going to stick them in our 350-degree oven. Okay, guys, it's hot in this kitchen. Woo, between onions and hot pans, it's hot. So I am checking on our cranberry sauce. And my son, he didn't run out on me. His wife is very sick, and they just called from the hospital. I think they're going to admit her to the hospital. He's finding out for sure, so he had to go take that call. And he'll be back in a few minutes, but, you know, we're family, and what happens, something like this, you just take over and you keep going with it. Grandma is helping take care of the babies today. It's cold. She said the baby's cold. So, is that sweet? Gonna put it to sleep. Is it? Oh, it's gonna stay in here with Grandma. Ooh, she really wants me to babysit. Okay, this is our cranberry sauce. That looks really, really good. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to try it. Okay, so we're gonna set this to the side, and I'm gonna check my potatoes are finished boiling, but we're just going to keep them in the pot till it's time to mash them up. I've got 7 eggs in here, and I'm going to boil them.
$40 bag. They give you 3 boxes of this great value Italian 5 cheese mac and cheese. So we're gonna go and make this. We got our pot boiling with the water, and we're just gonna follow the stovetop directions on the back. Keep it simple, keep it clean.
Okay, guys, I am going to share with you what I do with my turkey with the last 30-40 minutes of cooking. Oh my gosh. That's going to be a delicious turkey. All those juices down there, that's what I'm going to use to make my stock and my dressing. Okay, what I always do with my turkey is I go ahead and I start taking everything out of it. And then I just flip it. Okay, I turn that turkey over, and all the juices go down into the breast meat, and that I don't want my turkey crisp. We're going to slather that stuff in gravy. We're not frying the turkey. We are baking a turkey. And so I want that juices to go into that breast meat. And people always want to know, how do I keep my turkey so tender? And the thing is, you cook it the last 30 minutes to an hour until the internal temperature is 165, 170 for me. And but you turn it on the bottom, you turn it over, and you finish out the bake. Okay.
So our noodles, we're going to cut this cheese sauce up. Working my way to the top.
Here,
Pasta salad.
You might want to use that. You might want to use this.
Okay.
That'll make it better. That's easy.
So we got our cheese, our noodles all in there. Put it in a bowl before we put it in there. Don't be like me, we're make it complicated. Make it easier on yourself. And just start getting that cheese sauce all around. Get them all good, healthy blend. And just like that, we're all incorporated. And if you want to, put a little cheese on top.
There's some cheese in the fridge. Go ahead and put some on it. I think I have a little bit of cheese that we can put on it.
Some mozzarella?
Yeah.
Green bean casserole. Look at that. Let's grab your tin sheet.
Okay, I have made I put 2 cups of cold water, and I put both my brown gravy packets right in here. And a cup of milk. We're going to go ahead and put in our mac and cheese. So the dish that we have not done anything with yet is our corn. Okay, we are going to make fried corn. Now, I thought about this, and you know, if you make corn pudding, you have to have cream style corn and all that. We got 3 cans of corn. You hear my grandson? So we are just going to make this fried corn with nothing but bacon grease. And if you have some bacon, just fry you up a bacon, or you can use olive oil and a little bit of butter. But we're going to use a little bit of butter and a little bit of bacon grease and our corn, and we're going to drain our corn. Okay, we have our bacon grease right in here, and we'll get that good and melted in our cast iron pan. Okay, so now we're going to put it in our corn, and that is drained, 3 of them. Going to kind of stir it around a little bit. And we're going to put in about a teaspoon of pepper. No salt yet. No salt yet. So he is mashing our taters. How old are you, Axel?
4.
He's 4.
On my birthday, I want to be 5.
He's going to be 5 on his birthday. How old's Grandma? How old's Grandma?
I'm supposed to be potatoes.
Huh?
Supposed to be potatoes.
Oh, he's mashing the potatoes. He got out of that, didn't he?
I did.
Microwave. We're going to take 1 stick of butter and about 1 cup of milk. And what are we going to do? We're going to heat it in the microwave. We're going to heat this in the microwave for about till it's warm. Pour all that in there. Be careful with it.
Ooh.
Whoa. He did good, Dad. He did real good. Grandma's going to...
I'll try.
Okay. There you go. You do your thing. Okay, let Grandma finish up. Papa said you were supposed to help him. You want to go help him? I told Ain't that fun? I see that.
And now what is it now? How do you that?
Okay, we're going to put a half a teaspoon of salt. Very good. Just put it right in. And a half a teaspoon of pepper. Can you put the pepper in for Grandma? Very good. And then we're just going to stir it. Okay, you stir it.
It's going to be like in the turkey.
Huh?
It's like the turkey.
Yeah, that's mashed potatoes. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pour in our stuffing mix.
So we're going to be getting 3 cups of our turkey broth straight from our turkey juice. So where the turkey's been cooking, we're going to get that liquid to put in this.
Yep.
Instead of 3 cups of water. Get that juice, reuse it, get all that flavor. That's key.
So we're just going to pour it right in. And Axel is going to stir it up. Go ahead and cut up 3 eggs.
Yeah, I tried to.
Not with the knife, baby. Grandma's scared you'd hurt yourself. How about that? How does that sound? Good. Stir it up good.
They will make it comfy.
Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of that turkey breast. Look at that, how juicy that is. That is the juiciest.
I put it in there too.
Yep, we are. We're just going to chop it up a little bit.
Chop it up with a knife.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's stir it.
And we're going to go ahead and put our dressing right in our pan. We're just going to use a sheet pan. And this dressing is good and cooked, but we're going to crisp it up in the oven just a little bit.
So stuffing in the oven for about 30 minutes.
Yeah. Look at that little crisp on there. I'm going to tell you, no one would know this was a box mac and cheese. Absolutely looks wonderful. Okay, it comes with 12 dinner rolls. And like I said, it's supposed to be 10. So I just have a casserole dish here. And we'll start putting my rolls right in. We're going to put a little bit of butter on them. This is our beautiful Thanksgiving meal for under $40. We have a beautiful butterball turkey. We have beautiful giblet gravy. Look at that. Oh my goodness. We have our dinner rolls. We have macaroni and cheese. We have green bean casserole. We have our dressing. We have homemade cranberry sauce. We have 2 pumpkin pies, fried corn, and beautiful carrots with red onions, and homemade mashed potatoes. And this is our gravy. Oh my goodness. I want to say thank you guys for coming in to our family Thanksgiving today. They're going out to the church tonight for festivities in our little town. But we just want to say thank you so much for hanging out with us while we cook a Thanksgiving meal for under
$40.
$40. She's already eaten the turkey leg.
She's ready for that leg.
So we just want to say thank you guys for coming along, hanging out with us. Go and purchase this. We're fixing to taste it, and we'll let you know what we think. But thank you guys for hanging out with us today. You guys go. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
I appreciate all y'all watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one. What up? We got a price, sissy.
Yeah, thank you.